on culture, history, tradition of Himachal Pradesh as it is our partnering state.
Good morning, dear students, respected principal madam, teachers. This is, as you know, a partnering state with Kerala this time is Himachal Pradesh. And we may have some students who belong to Himachal. And there may be students who are basically from Himachal, but they have hardly lived there. They must have been living in other parts of the country. But so if we take in general, the majority of the students in our school, we will have maybe very few students who are from, Himachal. So it is very important that we make everyone aware of the culture of another state within our own country. See, that's the value Kendriya Vidyalaya Sankatan has always tried to inculcate in children. If you look at KV's culture, it only speaks about national integration. How we should go beyond our own cultural limits, our own language, our own region, and expand our own personality, learning about other culture, other languages, etc. So personally speaking, as a teacher, as a PGT English, I have spent nearly 18 years in KVS so far. I had the good luck and good fortune to live in various parts of the country, to travel to various parts of the country, including Himachal Pradesh. And if I look back, when I joined KVS in 2002, and now I'm in Dronacharya 2020, these many years, I cannot tell you children how much KV has helped me grow as a person. I can speak many languages. I can adjust any part of the country, whatever be the food habits. I have never carried any kind of strong like or dislike against or for something. I never felt that I am from Kerala. Why should I eat something which is belonging to another culture? No, that thinking itself is lack of education. Wherever you are from, try to go beyond the cultural borders, try to embrace other culture, language, food habits, lifestyle, etc. So once you discover your own country like this, of course, you will start discovering the world as well. Okay, so this is the way we need to approach the webinar that we are presenting today. I'm there with me, Vimala Thomas, madam also. So the value that you should take home from this presentation is why we should study about other cultures and try to learn more and more and imbibe values from them. So Himachal Pradesh, we are going to cover quickly what makes Himachal Pradesh so special by its culture, history, and tradition. If you most of the information that we are providing you, you can also find it from various sources. If you want to go to the actual website of Himachal Pradesh, every state will have an official website. For Himachal, it is himachal.nic.in. You can go to this website and get and collect some information. If you are planning to visit Himachal, all these websites will give you ample guidance. Some quick facts. The population of Himachal, you can see here, there are 12 districts in Himachal Pradesh, and Chief Minister is Sri Jairam Thakur. Can anyone tell me which is the capital of Himachal Pradesh?
Shimla.
Shimla, very good. What is Shimla famous for?
Hill station.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, exotic hill station. You must have seen Shimla in many movies. Which movie? In Three Idiots, have you seen Shimla? Yes, maybe some parts of, yes, Three Idiots you can find. Barfi, have you seen Barfi movie?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think Barfi is a movie which has captured the beauty of Shimla. So beautifully it has captured the mornings and the foggy, evenings. Everything is beautifully captured in this. Okay, so Shimla is an amazing hill station. You find thousands of tourists pouring in from various parts of the country and the world to Shimla. Of course, it may be a bit congested now. Okay, so Shimla is the capital. What is the geographical location of Himachal Pradesh? I usually tell my students whenever we have anything related to history for discussion, I tell them first learn to draw the map of our own country. If you haven't learned it, I think your love for the country is also incomplete. Take the latest map and see how you can draw India and mark all the states. This is an amazing homework, and you will discover, wow, I belong to such a country which has got so much of diversity in its geographical layout, in its culture, in its lifestyle, etc. So Himachal has got, on the northern part of Himachal, the upper part of Himachal, you have Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh, and of Punjab to the western part of Himachal, and Haryana to the southwest, Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh to the south. And then, of course, it also has the eastern part shared with the Tibetan Autonomous Region in China. Tibet is, as I have always shared with my 11th and 12th students, Tibet is under China. I can show you where exactly is that location. See the map. This is where Himachal is. So here you have Punjab, here Jammu Kashmir you have, here you have Tibetan border, here Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh, Haryana you have here. So this is where it stands. So you should always, when you talk very highly patriotic things about your country, it's a sincere request, dear children, please learn to have a clear picture of your country, the map of your country. And where are we? Here, see, we are all sitting here now. And from here, straight, if you go 90 degrees from here, we are here in Himachal. Okay, see, without any flight or train or any transport, we are directly reaching Himachal from Kerala. See, two ends of the country, you can almost say. This is the kind of terrace farming you will find, usually very common in hill stations, whether it is Munnar or any other place. Terrace farming is very common in Himachal. What makes Himachal special? One of the things, apple. Okay, apple is a principal crop of the state. When I visited Shimla and Himachal 2 years ago, I stayed with a friend of mine. He has got a house and a big farm for cultivation of apples. Okay. There is a season when you go there, especially in May, April and all, you may not find apples. It usually comes in the August, September, October. That time if you visit, you can find the valley, Kulu, Manali and all, full of apples. So this is one thing that makes Himachal special. See, after Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal is the second highest apple producing state in the country. So not only Himachal, Jammu and Kashmir also has apples. Here, this is the second highest. There is some statistics here. Coming to history, you will find this place has been ruled by so many people. You will find the British also stayed in Himachal for a long time. Shimla used to be one of the most special places for British people for their hilly retreat, and that is the reason you will find there is a rail line also to go to Shimla from Chandigarh and Kalka. Okay, there is a toy train. So these are all made during the British times. So you can read about this. Then Himachal is known as, like Kerala is known as God's own country, Himachal is Devabhumi. Devabhumi. In some text you will find this A may be missing. It will be Devbhumi also written. Himachal is known as Devbhumi, the abode of the gods. Why is it called like that? Because of its scenic beauty and the kind of calmness and peace you experience in those beautiful landscapes. Okay, and you have all kinds of religious structures, beautiful architecture, Buddhist monasteries, everything you will find there. So it's an amazing place. What are the things you must see in Himachal? These are the places one must visit: Shimla, Manali, Dharamshala, Dalhousie, Chamba, Khajar, Kullu, and Kasauli. Kasauli is on the way to Shimla from Chandigarh. You take a deviation and you go to Kasauli. Here we have Kendriya Vidyalaya, also Air Force Station in Kasauli. Okay, so these are must-see places in Himachal. What are some of those things that people who love adventure can do in Himachal? If you go to Kullu Manali and all, you will find lots of people engaged in paragliding. Okay, then ice skating, rafting, horse riding. Horse riding is another very popular tourist recreation in Shimla. Okay, another place you may have heard about these days, many youngsters are going by bike, bullets and all from Kerala, riding all the way to Leh Ladakh, etc. There are lots of such adventurous teams here, youngsters. One of the areas they would love to visit is Spiti Valley in Lahaul and Spiti district, situated at altitude of 3,000 meters. Okay, and it's another beautiful destination for adventure seekers. Okay, from there you can go to Leh Ladakh as well. This is one of the most popular spots in Himachal, especially for trekking. Khir Ganga. You also have a national park called Khir Ganga National Park there. This is Spiti Valley. I know a picture of Himachal is enough for you to fall in love with the place. You feel like packing your bags and rushing to the place immediately. That's the kind of attraction, the charm this landscape has. No doubt it is called Devbhumi. These are some of the Buddhist monasteries and all you find there. This is Kullu Manali. Here you will find people going for rafting, paragliding. There is an airport in Kullu. So if you want to fly from Chandigarh, you can go from Chandigarh to Kullu by air also. Dharamshala, as I have already told you, Dharamshala is another popular tourist and pilgrimage spot. This is the place where we have the Tibetan leader. He lives in Dharamshala. Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama lives in Dharamshala. You will find lots of Tibetans settled there because when China invaded Tibet in the 1950s and early 60s and all, they had to leave Tibet and rush to India. India sheltered them. So many of them you will find in Dharamshala. You will also find lots of Tibetans living in Karnataka in a place called Bailakupa, Kushal Nagar, where India provided them lots of land to be settled. So there is a Tibetan refugee camp there. Similar things you will find in Dharamshala. So when you visit these places, children, please understand something about the history as well. That will help you understand the people and their roots instead of superficially taking pictures. Dharamshala's most special spots are Dal Lake, Namgyal Monastery, Baksu Waterfall, Kangra Fort, and Hanuman Katiba. Coming to the capital of Himachal, Shimla. Once it was the summer capital of British people. You can find a railway line, as I told you there. Shimla is known for handicraft shops, and there is a most popular place called the Mall. See, I have written it here, Mall. You will find most tourists going for a walk there. It's a usually crowded area, pedestrian avenue you can see. And you have a marketplace there where you can buy lots of the special things produced in Shimla. This is Shimla. during extreme winter. This is the toy train that will take you from Kalka to Shimla. If you want to take this toy train, take it only if you have enough time with you. Just for the fun of it, you can get it. But if you are in a hurry to reach Shimla, I think this would take lots of time. The journey by train, though the distance is not too much, the train doesn't go very fast. So if you are going by this, go only for the sake of it. Don't have any tight plans in your kitty. Culture of Himachal Pradesh is you have mixed religious culture there, mixed religions, mixed languages, but mainly Hindi and Pahadi languages are spoken there. One of the most popular festivals of Himachal is Kulu Dasara. You have varieties of cuisines, food habits also. It can't be just one because diverse tribes and people are there. You'll find that, and the traditional dress also you will find of Pahadi people. They have this headgear, tops and trousers. Okay, and Rajputs will wear a long kurta and pajamas with the ankles held tight. Turban you will find the typical Pahadi topi they will be wearing. Brahmins of that place wear long kurta over a dhoti. These are traditional dresses. These days, many of them may not be practicing it. Women wear long dresses neck to their feet. Wear ghagra and choli, which you find in Punjab also. Tribal people have very different, clothes styles and dressing habits. The bright colors are usually preferred, and these are the common tribes there. This is a kind of this when you go to Shimla and Himachal, these may be tourists. Okay, you will get places where they will rent you this dress. They will give you this dress for maybe 1 hour or something, or 10 minutes. You want to click some pictures, you pay them, wear this dress, click and give it back. So these may be tourists who are clicking these pics. These are actual Himachali people wearing the traditional dress. Dam Sidhu I have tasted when I went to Himachal. I just loved it. Babru, Mitha, Chana, Madra, Mash Dal. I have here everything on single plate. All these dishes of Himachal. This is what I told you, Sidhu. The tourist caption for tagline for Himachal Pradesh is Unforgettable Himachal. Devbhoomi Himachal and Unforgettable Himachal.
This webinar is conducted for making you aware of culture, history, tradition of our partnering state Himachal Pradesh, and this webinar is conducted as part of Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat programs. Okay, so now this is actually I'm recapitulating the what Santosh sir said, summarizing what Santosh sir has briefed the points. So you have to tell me the answers. I think from 9th standard or 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th students are invited to this webinar, and I will ask class wise, and you can tell me what questions I'm asking. Okay, so 9th standard students, can you tell me this Himachal Pradesh is also known as dash? Can you tell me?
Devbhoomi.
Very good. Devbhoomi. Why? Because it is considered as land of gods. Okay. For seeing the beauty, the hilltops, rivers, lakes, natural caves. Because of all these things, it is considered as sacred place, adobe of gods, and it is called Devbhoomi. Now, can you tell me 9th standard itself? This from this one slide, I will ask to 9th standard students, what are the two words which make this state's name to be Himachal Pradesh? What are the two words? Two words can be considered as Hindi words, wherein you can get the name of the Himachal Pradesh. Two Hindi words which enable
Him and Anchal.
Him and Anchal.
Yes, very good.
No,
Him
madam.
and Anchal. Him and Anchal. That is, him means snow and Anchal means lamp.
Lamp.
Okay, him and Anchal. Okay, now shall we move to the next slide? Now, can you tell me what are the borders? What are the borders of the neighboring states for Himachal Pradesh? Huh? You have Kashmir and Ladakh to the north. Okay, so Ladakh also is coming here to the north. This is our north. Okay, this is our Himachal Pradesh. Then Punjab to the west. Okay, then 9th standard students, answer it. Southeast.
Haryana, southwest.
Haryana is here, which is southwest. Then southeast.
Uttarakhand.
Uttarakhand. Completely east is our Tibet. Okay, completely east part is our Tibet autonomous region. As sir has very correctly said, autonomous region, which is to the eastern side. Then a small portion of Uttar Pradesh is also a part of the neighboring state of Himachal Pradesh, that is Uttar Pradesh is over here. Understood? Small part of Uttar Pradesh is also sharing with the Himachal Pradesh. Border of it is sharing with the Himachal Pradesh. Now, next, can you tell me what are the capitals of Himachal Pradesh 10th standard students? 10th standard students, capital
Shimla and
of
Dharamshala.
Shimla. As sir has said, Shimla is the summer capital and second capital Dharamshala is the winter capital. Okay. Now some basic facts of Himachal Pradesh is the status of state is given to Himachal Pradesh by 25th January 1971. Total 12 districts are there. Then Chief Minister Sri Jairam Thakur, Governor Bandaru Dattatreya, High Court is at Shimla, Chief Justice is Lingappa Narayana Swamy. Now, maybe in due course of time, the Chief Minister and all these names keep changing, but then other informations remain normally fixed for particular period of time. Okay. Now, unless another new district or anything is added. Now, next, Himachal Pradesh, you have occupants, major occupants of Himachal Pradesh in the BC. This is BC. Okay, Kols and Mundas you find there. Then came Bota and Kiratas. Then came the Aryans. In the history you must have studied. Then in early period, some of the tribes that you find here are Koilis, Halis, Dagis. All these people you can find as tribal people over here. Okay. Now, next. Sankar Varma, king of Kashmir, had his influence in this Himachal Pradesh in the 883 AD. Then Muhammad of Ghazi, he also had invaded this place. But what did he do? In history, you must have learned he has taken a lot of wealth from the temples. Okay, so then Rajputs came. Mughals were very fond of art, isn't it? So much of art contribution they had given to this Himachal Pradesh during their tenure. Then in our next slide, we can also find that this British people, later they came and powered this Himachal Pradesh. And after independence, Himachal Pradesh on 15th April 1948 was organized as the Chief Commissioner's Province. Okay, now it is also considered as Part C state on 26th January 1950. Okay, now Himachal Pradesh was made as a union territory on 1st November 1956, but later it was converted to state according to the Himachal Pradesh Act by 25th January 1971. Now, who was the first Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh? Dr. Yashwant Singh Amar. Okay, I have inserted a photo also. You can see the stamp in postal and telegraph also. Okay, then can you tell me, this question goes to 11th standard students. Very easy question. What are the what is considered as the state animal? What is the state bird? What is the state flower?
Snow leopard.
Leopard.
Yes, very good. Difficult.
Western Tragopan.
Western tragopan. Okay, state flower.
Pink.
State
Pink rhododendron.
5 national parks of Himachal Pradesh. Actually, in most of the GK questions, you find all these. That's why I have included it. Okay, so what are the 5 national parks? Great Himalayan National Park, that is one of the UNESCO World Heritage. It is added in the year 2014. Then you have Inderkila National Park, Khir Ganga National Park, Pin Valley. Pin Valley and Great Himalayan are 2 important things which are asked in the PSC questions. Maybe UPSC or any of the GK question papers. Okay, so Pin Valley National Park. But let me ask you another question. Where is Silent Valley National Park? Can anybody tell me where is Silent Valley National Park?
Kerala.
Kerala. Very good. Now, Himachal Pradesh, multi-religious, multicultural, multilingual state. It is one among the multi-religious, multicultural, multilingual states that we have in the Indian states. Okay, you can find Hinduism as the major group over here, but later you can also find Buddhism, Christianity, Sikhs and Islams also. Then here, as a diverse culture is over, you can see it here. You see so many people, Brahmins, Rajputs, Kolis, Gurjars, so many tribal people, so many varied culture people live over here. And the official state language is Hindi. And what is the second language? What is the other language that you can find it here? As Santosh sir said, it is Pahari. Okay, it is Pahari language. Then you have so many festivals like Kulu Dussehra festival. That's one of the most famous festival over India. And you can find so many other festivals like Shivratri, so many other fairs, Piplo, Mary and all. Okay, so you can read it. Music and dance, recreational forms of Himachal Pradesh. You can find people dancing with their hands interlinked with each other. Understood? That is one of the Loser Shona Chuksam dance, that is Gi dance is also there, Pura movement is also there, Nati dance is also there. You can find so many dances over here. Then normally the craft works that you can find here is carving and paintings, wood carvings and paintings. The jewelry, it is famous for the embroidery work, woolen garments, shawls. You can see Himachal caps also. You must have heard about Himachal caps. Understood? Then metal works, leather crafts. Normally in their embroidery works, you find 5 colors. What are the 5 colors? Red, black, green, yellow and blue. Then you have Champa chappals, famous from Himachal Pradesh, made out of leather. Okay. Himachal caps, woolen clothes they wear because of their climatic conditions. Then their jewelry, you can find people leaf shaped forehead ornaments, necklace, chandan hars. Okay, you can find solid iron headed bangles, etc., etc. I thank everybody, all the students, teachers who have joined this session. Thank you so much.